The Boss Show. Hello and welcome to The Boss Show. This is your little news show about the studio, and we're going to let you know what we've been doing, what we're doing now, what we're going to do, and to show you this. This is my Halloween mask, and I know you're thinking, man, that looks cheap and stupid as hell, but you have no idea because it's a lot cheaper and stupider than you think. I actually got this from a 7-Eleven because I went in and I got like a 2-liter of pop, and it was hanging up there and it was getting close to Halloween. I was like, well, I gotta have something. And it was like $6.50 and I bought it. And this is my sad version of Halloween because I'm too lazy to make something better. I hope you guys have been enjoying the weather. It's nicer now. It's gotten cooler. It's raining a lot. Well, at least it is here. I don't know, just dumping rain right on my head like, hey, the angel's just gonna piss on you because... But it's been a lot nicer here lately. This last summer was hot. I'm glad that's over. I hope you liked the videos that we did last month. For some reason, last month was puzzle month. We had Viewfinder, we had Liminal Gallery, we had The Looker, we had just a bunch of puzzle games. They were all pretty good, and I know I don't know why all of those games got together at the same time, but I did it on purpose. What am I talking about? It was absolutely intentional because I am a genio. But I had a lot of fun doing those, and I know you guys had a lot of fun watching them. You seem to be having fun with the brain engage. It didn't work. The supercuts. You guys are watching those. I didn't figure that so many people would watch. I putting together the supercuts because they're kind of like nostalgic from my channel from the old days, and I've been cutting them together. And I thought, well, maybe 5-10 people watch them, but like sometimes like it's gone over 100 of you guys are like watching those, and I know you might actually be using them to fall asleep to or to just relax and do things with while you've got a voice in the background. And honestly, I would love to make a joke about that, but I'm not going to because that is literally one of the things that I've always wanted from my channel. I've had those lonely moments myself when I'm doing something, or I don't know, maybe it's no reason. Maybe I just feel lonely for some reason and I want a friendly voice. I've had those moments, and so if I can be that voice, I am so happy that I can do that. However, now it is spooky month. This video is a little bit late. Boss Show was late last month too, and the only reason it was late is because this is my usual routine on making boss shows is that I'm like, I'm gonna make the boss show. Go and make them. And then I make them for about 3 or 4 months, and then I start forgetting to make them. And last month I forgot to make it, so I made it late, and this month I forgot to make, so it's late. The next one won't be late though. Would I lie? So this month, spooky videos, and we've already gone through Bunny Graveyard. I can't wait to see where that goes. We only had, some of you guys are like, where's the rest? It's only chapter 1 right now. That's all I've got. But it's on my wish list, and it's on your wish list, and it's on the if you see it and I don't, poke me in the eyeball and tell me play the damn game. Coming up, we have, picking spooky games for spooky month is kind of hard because there are all kinds of spooky games, but spooky month is kind of different than just scary. When you're talking about spooky month, you have things like, zombies and ghosts and skeletons and witches and vampire, crap like that. And that's spooky, but then you have like, you got cancer and now you have to live for 6 months. What do you do? That's scary too, but that's not really spooky month. So I've been trying to make spooky videos that actually fit in with the theme of spooky month. Next, we've got a game coming up called Happy Game. It warns you over and over again that it is not a happy game. In fact, it gives you several warnings. Hey, it says happy game, but if you play this and you think it's happy and you have some psychological problem where, not happy, scary games messes you up, maybe you don't want to play it. They throw that, like several screens of that up in front of you. So it's basically a game about, well, a child's nightmare. It's pretty disturbing. After that, we got an older one. In fact, I think Spooky Tanuki. His name is Spooky. It fits. He gifted me this one. It's called Stubbs the Zombie, and it is an old game, but it's funny. It's a comedy game about a zombie, and you play as a zombie and wander around and kill every think, which is what zombies do. I don't know if you have been noticing, but we have had less Monday shows. I don't know what to call those. I mean, I call them Monday shows. Everybody calls them Monday shows, but then I title them Try Not to Laugh. But then the title on the show is 2 bits. You guys know what I'm talking about. We've had less of those, but not my fault. Wasn't me. I don't know why, but this period of year, and it happened last year too, there just aren't as many funny videos coming in. There just aren't. I don't know. Maybe it's probably because people are too hot. It's 140 million degrees, and people are sitting in just on their ass in the house with no clothes on, and all their videos are going to OnlyFans because they're sitting there sweating and jerking off, and that's all they can do. So there hasn't been as many funny videos, but I'm sure they're going to pick up when winter comes around. They did last year, because suddenly when the ground turns to ice, boy, people turn into idiots, don't they? So as soon as that happens, the Monday shows probably will pick back up to once a week again. Right now they're once every 2 weeks, but they'll pick back up again. I am going to be gone the last week of Spooky Month. I'm going to be gone from the 25th on to, I think, the 1st. I'm gonna be gone. I'm not gonna be here. I'm not gonna be in the studio. I'm going to be in Atlanta. A friend of mine has a college reunion going on there, and he's like, well, hey, I can't party by myself, so I'm going with him. But don't worry about this. I'm not a notice that, hey, you're not gonna see me for a week. No, everything is going to be recorded. It's going to be scheduled. It's going to release on its own. I hate automation. I hate it. Some of my patrons try to get me to automate things, and I don't want to. Why? Because I'm old. I don't even automate paying my bills. I don't even do that. I want to be there every time. I want to click OK. They're like, are you sure you want to do this every month? Until I cannot click the mouse anymore, you're gonna have to have me say okay on every goddamn one of them, because I'm old and I'm stubborn. But in this case, I didn't used to schedule my videos, and the reason why is because I couldn't schedule them for Patreon. I could upload a video and then tell YouTube to release it at a certain time, but I couldn't do that for Patreon, so I thought, well, I'll just do it on my own anyway. But now you can do it with Patreon, so I'm starting to schedule things, and well, that means something in the future, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. So don't worry about I'm gonna be gone for a while, but you're not even gonna know the difference, because you're gonna see videos as always. I'm gonna be here with you. Don't even worry about that. You can't get rid of me that easy. Now, damn, this is usually the place where I stick some kind of side video. I usually go out and I film some little short video to put right here to say, hey, I did this, and show it to you. The only reason I do that is because it's entertaining, makes the show a little bit more fun. It's got this little flow to it, but I don't have one this time. I didn't go out and I didn't get a video. I didn't do anything to actually, I've been actually trying to make up for the time that I'm going to be gone by filming extra videos. So I didn't go out and I didn't do a thing. So instead I'll do this, patreon.com/rantinggryphon. Guys, if you want to help me out, and by help me out, I mean basically support me, because what I do with that money is I go and I just go to the grocery store and I get groceries. It pays for groceries, it pays for my phone bill. So, and I don't have a lot of bills. That's what takes care of me right now, and I really could use it. If you guys got $5 laying around for 240,000 laying around at the end of the month, boy, I really would appreciate it. So go down there. You get special stuff if you sign up too, and if you're not sick of me yet, I mean, you get to talk to me practically all the time. Also, while I am here, I wanted to let you guys know I'm also on Blue Sky now. Bam! If you guys are on Blue Sky, I know they're still doing the whole code thing where they only let a few people in. And boy, let me tell you, I've pissed a lot of people there off already. And I know you're asking, why? Why would you piss people off? Well, the only reason it pisses them off is because I'm there. This is why you should follow me on Blue Sky, okay? I have a good reason for it, because just because I went there, just because I'm there, somebody gave me a code and I'm there. Because of that, there are a lot of people who have blocked me and will block anybody who even follows me. Now, I know that sounds bad, but wait. Okay, we have an entirely new social network here, and literally the most annoying, whiny, outraged pieces of shit on there will automatically ban you if you follow me. So if you jump on there and you follow me, then it's like Twitter without the scumbags. Thank you, my haters, for blocking everybody, because I know you think that it's some kind of punishment to me, but actually, it's just something that a lot of people really want. So go over there and follow me if you want to, and I would love to see you there. Well, I'd love to see any place that you'd love to pop up and say hello. I like to talk to people. Why? I'm still trying to figure that out. For a moment, we do have to talk about Mythic Misadventures. We have to talk about our friend Featherhoof. I love Featherhoof. You guys love Featherhoof. And one thing about Featherhoof is, it's part of his personality, is that anytime that he has the opportunity to make people smile, to entertain people, or do whatever, he's gonna say yes. He's gonna be like, yeah, I wanna do this. Oh, entertain people. Yeah, make people smile. Heck yes. He's one of the most kind-hearted people I've ever known in my life. And the only problem is that sometimes he yeses a little much, and I don't blame him for that at all. It's not his fault at all. He's trying to be there, and he's trying to, just make people smile. Mythic Misadventure was a very large project. It is still a large project, by the way. I'm not saying it's done, it's over with. It's a large project, but Featherhoof, he's got a full-time job. I think he streams like for 4 or 5 hours, 5 nights every week, and he uploads videos onto YouTube. And as much energy as that guy has, I don't know where he gets it. You ever seen that channel where they take like the little toys and they actually crank up the voltage too much and the toys start going? That's Featherhoof. I don't know how, but that's him. However, there's a limit to his energy, and lately he's been like just passing out. He's really worked himself to death on all the things that he does. I said I was gonna turn that stupid screensaver off last time, and I didn't do it, did I? But because of that, he's been having a hard time doing our recording sessions for Mythic Misadventures. He still wants to do some of them when he can. They may be a little bit less, though. They may just be now and then. Yeah, the guy, honestly, he does need his rest. I'm not poking fun at him. I'm not saying that this is bad. The guy works. He basically drives himself into the ground for everything he does. And honestly, I don't blame him at all if he needs a little extra sleep. The dude is Tyler Durden. He's Tyler Horston is what he is. So next month, we got November coming up. I don't know. I mean, obviously we're going to have indie games because they fall out of the heavens onto my face. And now that they know that I play them now they really fall onto my face. Hey, got my eye. Whoa. So I'm not worried about indie windies. Those are fine. But as for the main games that I play during the week, I don't know what to do right now. I have no idea. It's a little early, but I don't know, I'll find something will pop up. But hey, if you have a suggestion about what I could play next month just on a regular basis, let me know now. Put it in the comments. Say, hey, here's a game you should play. I'd like to watch this. Let me know if there's something you want to see. Perfect time to do it. As I said before, I'm trying to schedule everything now. I'm gonna schedule all of it, which means when my videos before, when my videos were released, I could lock it down to the day.
When's he gonna release a video? Thursday? When? Who the fuck knows?
It would be 10 a.m., maybe it would be 4:32, maybe it would be 380 40 point Duke. Who knows when it would be, because I would upload them all myself. But from now on, at least if this works, my videos are going to be released at the exact time every day, all the time. So you guys will know when they're coming. I can tell you right now, oh wait, no I can't. I'm thinking about time zone. 8 p.m., 8 and 2. That's when they're going to be released. Well, at least that's when you're going to see them on Twitter. I'll put notices at 8 and 2 all the time. But if you're on the East Coast, 8 p.m. every night, that's when they're going to get released first. And obviously, if you're on the West Coast, then it'll be 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can count. However, because of this, we did one of these already, and you guys liked it. we're gonna do premieres on like the larger videos, the longer ones, when a new video or when a new game comes out, some of the longer indie windies. We're gonna do premieres, which means you're gonna see, hey, there's a premiere coming up in blah hours, and I'll show up, we'll get in the chat, we'll hang out and let the thing premiere, and we can talk. Like, cool, right? You guys liked it last time I did it, so I figured I'd do that more. We're gonna do that more coming up from, I guess, now on. That's gonna be a thing from now on. Let me know. I've made a decision. I've been tossing this back and forth. It's been bouncing between my two neurons, whether or not I'm going to start doing rants again, and I've decided I am. However, I want to know if you guys, and if nobody watches these, then fine. I'm gonna do them anyway. I just have to do them. I'm not gonna put them on YouTube. They're gonna be on Rumble. And I asked a few of you how you felt about that, and you're like, dude, I'd rather watch you on Rumble than on YouTube. Some of you have said that. Well, how would you guys feel? I mean, I would put a little preview of it up on YouTube, but then it would have the link to my my Rumble channel. I want to do that, and I want to do a show that's a lot like Radio Free Potato, except, and I don't want to call it a political show. It's not specifically going to be about politics, but I'm not going to avoid politics either, which means politics will be in there, and, you know, cultural things and society things will be in there, things that sometimes people don't want to talk about. But the reason it's going to be on Rumble is because sometimes YouTube doesn't want you talking about that. And I do not mind their TOS policies on hate speech. That doesn't bother me because I don't plan to do hate speech in the first place. I'm not a hateful person. I don't want to do hate speech. It's not something that I do. However, something that I have realized about YouTube is that that's not the only thing they block out. Sometimes they'll block you out or penalize you if you talk about an opinion they don't like. I'm not going to have that. I can't deal with that if I'm going to actually have a show that talks about society and culture and politics. So, and the rants, obviously, can't do it there either. That, and because, I mean, I don't want children watching my rants. That's just not a thing that should happen. So those will go on Rumble. They'll stay on Rumble. It's probably the only things that I'll do on Rumble is rants and this new show to talk with you guys, and we'll see if you guys want to go over there and watch it. It shouldn't be too hard. I mean, I'll put up a video and say, hey, this week's show is up, and it's going to talk about this and this and that and that, and here's a link to it. Just click the link, and there you go. You'll go right to it. But once you get to my Rumble page, just follow me, and you won't have to do that. You won't have to click on nothing no more. One less thing you have to go kerboink and click. Finally, I want to thank my patrons. Thank you so much. You guys have been very helpful to me. Also, for anybody who does go to my Patreon, well, I've changed the way that payments work at this point. It used to be that you were charged at the first of every month, no matter when you signed on. That's changed now. If you come and you sign up on, say, the 11th of the month, then you pay on the 11th, and you will pay every 11th, so you can actually kind of manage when you want to do it, you know. My patrons notice is the moment they're my patrons, they automatically start getting extra stuff. They get the extended cuts for all my videos, and they, oh, by the way, I hope you guys have enjoyed Gryphon Game Guild. If there's anything that I can compare Gryphon Game Guild to now, it's really, if you guys remember, I used to do a show called Storytime, and I'd play a game with Storytime. That's pretty much what Gryphon Game Guild, I guess, is. So I hope you guys have enjoyed The Room. We've been doing The Room lately on Gryphon Game Guild. We'll see what happens next. And thank you guys always, I mean, for everything that you do for me. Thank you so much. And thank you to the rest of you for watching my videos, for keeping up with me, for popping in and saying hello to me now and then. Some of you guys are like, you freak me out sometimes. 'Cause every now and then one of you asses will pop up and be like, hey, I've been following you for a while. And I'm like, yeah, really, when? Oh, I think I started watching you in about, 2003. And I'm like, oh, damn, I raised your ass, didn't I? I know there's some of you out there that I raised. I know that there are because you've told me. There's some of you out there, it's like, when I started watching you, I was a teenager, and now I'm a grandpa. It's like, yeah, I know. I keep going. I don't know why. I'm still here. I'm always here. I love it when you guys pop up and say that to me. I'm glad I could be here with you for this whole time. And to the rest of you, maybe people just now found me. Well, now you know you know, you're gonna grow up, you're gonna have kids, you're gonna get married, you're gonna do everything, and by the end of it, I'm gonna be old. I'm gonna be sitting here on camera going, hello, welcome to the bus. My teeth falling out, and so I'm gonna be here for a while. But thank you to all you guys. That's gonna be my boss show for October 2023. I'll make sure the next one for November, I'll have a little cutaway video. It'll be nicer. I kind of rushed this one, but guys, thank you so much, and I will see you again very, very soon.